Hi students, good morning to one and all. Today let us discuss about 8 parts of speech. We know very well how many kinds of parts of speech? 8 kinds of parts of speech, right? First one is noun. Second one is pronoun. Third one is adjective. Fourth one is verb. Fifth one is adverb. Sixth one is preposition. Seventh one is conjunction. Eighth one is interjection. Right? Here, parts of speech, let us discuss about noun. A noun is a word that names a person, place, concept, or object. Basically, anything that names a thing, a noun, is a noun. Whether you are talking about a basketball court, San Francisco, Cleopatra, or self-preservation. Nouns fall into 2 categories, common noun and proper noun. Common nouns are general names or things like planet and game show. Proper nouns are specific names for individual things like Jupiter and Jeopardy. Right? Here, nouns are types of nouns. Nouns forms a large proportion of English vocabulary, and they come in a wide variety of types. Nouns can name a person. Example, Albert Einstein, the president, my mother, a girl. Okay, nouns can also name a place, Mount Vesuvius and Disneyland, my bedroom. Nouns can also name things, although sometimes they might be intangible things. Intangible things such as concepts, activities, process. Some might even be hypothetical or imaginary things. Example, shoe, faucet, freedom, the elder wand, basketball. Proper nouns versus common nouns. One important distinction to be made is whether a noun is a proper noun or a common noun. A proper noun is a specific name of a person, place, or thing and is always capitalized. Example, does Tina have much homework to do this evening? Tina is the name of a specific person. Okay, I would like to visit Old Faithful. Old Faithful is the specific name of a geological phenomenon. Okay, the opposite of proper noun is a common noun, sometimes known as a generic noun. A common noun is the generic name of an item in a class or group and is not capitalized unless appearing at the beginning of a sentence or in a title. Example, the girl crossed the river. Girl is a common noun. We do not learn the identity of the girl by reading this sentence, though we know the action she takes. River is also a common noun in this sentence. Types of common nouns. Common noun or generic nouns can be broken down into 3 subtypes: concrete noun, abstract noun, and collective nouns. A concrete noun is something that is perceived by the senses, something that is physical or real. Okay, example, I heard the doorbell. My keyboard is sticky. Doorbell and keyboard are real things that can be sensed. Conversely, an abstract noun is something that cannot be perceived by the senses. Example, we can't imagine the courage it took to do that. Courage is an abstract noun. Courage can't be seen, heard, or sensed in any other way, but we know it exists. A collective noun denotes a group or a collection of people or things. Example, the pack of lies is disgraceful. Pack of lies as used here is a collective noun. Collective nouns take a singular verb as if they are one entity. In this case, the singular verb is example, a pride of lions roamed the savannah. Pride of Lions is also a collective noun. Nouns as our subjects. Every sentence must have a subject, and that subject will always be a noun. The subject of sentences is the person, place, or thing that is doing or being the verb in the sentences. Maria is happy. This is the one of the example. Maria is the subject of the sentence, and the corresponding verb is a form of to be, is, of to be, is. Nouns as objects. Nouns can also be objects of a verb in a sentence. An object can be either a direct object, a noun that receives the action performed by the subject, or an indirect object, a noun is a recipient of a direct object. Example, give the books to her. Books is a direct object, what is being given, and her is the indirect object, who the books are being given to. Here, nouns as subject and object complements. Another type of noun I use is called a subject complement. In this example, the noun teacher is used as a subject complement. Mary is a teacher. Subject complements normally follow linking verbs like to be, become, or seem. A teacher is what Mary is. A related uses of nouns is called an object complement. Example are now pronounced you husband and wife. Husband and wife are nouns used as object complements in this sentence. Verbs that denote making, naming, or creating are often followed by object complements. Appositive nouns and nouns as the modifiers. An appositive noun is a noun that immediately follows and the noun in order to further define or identify it. For example, my brother Michael is 6 years old. Michael is an appositive here, further identifying the subject of the sentence, my brother. Sometimes nouns can be used adjectively as well. Adjectively, he is a speed demon. Speed is a normal noun, but here is acting an adjective to modify demon. Plural nouns. Let us see. Plural nouns, unlike collective nouns, require plural verbs. Many English plural nouns can be formed by adding s or es to the singular form, although there are many exceptions. Example, cats. These two cats are both black. Now the plural verb are tax, taxes, a house, houses. Countable nouns versus uncountable nouns. Let us see. Countable nouns are nouns which can be counted even if the number might be extraordinarily high, like counting all the people in the world. Countable nouns can be used with a or and, the some, any, a few, and many. Here is a cat. Cat is a singular, obviously countable. Here are a few cats. Here are some cats. Uncountable nouns are nouns that come in a state or quantity which is impossible to count. Liquids are uncountable as or things that act like liquids, sand, air. They are always considered to be singular and can be used with some, any, a little, and much. Example, an IQ test measures intelligence. Intelligence is an uncountable noun, right? Students don't seem to have much homework these days. This example refers to an unspecified, quantifiable amount of a homework. So, homework is an uncountable noun. Possessive nouns. Possessive nouns are nouns which possess something. They have something. You can identify a possessive noun by the apostrophe. Most nouns show the possessive with an apostrophe and an s. The cat's toys was missing. The cat's toy was missing. The cat possesses the toy, and we denote this by use of yes at the end of cat. When a singular noun end in the letters s or z, the same format often applies. This is a matter of style, however, and some style guides suggest leaving off the extra s. I have been invited to the boss house for dinner. Mrs. Shanju's cat is still hanging on the back of her chair. Plural nouns ending in a take only an apostrophe to form a possessive. My nicest prom dresses were exquisite. Okay, what are nouns? Nouns refer to a person, place, thing, or idea. They make up the subject. Let us see some questions. These nouns. Nouns refer to a person, place, things, or idea. They make up the subject, direct object, and indirect object a sentence along with the other roles. What are examples of nouns? Nouns can be living things. Okay, places, ideas. What are the different types of nouns? Common noun refer to general things. Proper noun refer to specific things. Nouns can be also plural and singular depending on how many there are. Uncountable and uncountable depending on how their plural form is used. How do you identify a noun in this sentence? Nouns usually have articles the, a, or an before them in a sentence, but not always. Sometimes you will see adjective or words like some or this before nouns aside from the first word in a sentence. If a word is capitalized, then it's noun, such as a person's name. Okay, these are nouns. Next class, let us see pronoun. Okay, now everyone should subscribe this channel and follow this channel. Take care. Bye bye.